We're out of the Champions League. Surprise, surprise, more for me. We just didn't have the resources to do it. And we don't have a manager that wants to think outside of the box. You know? Do something a bit different. It's funny because certain positions, he's thinking way out of the box, out of the stratosphere. But when you just need an injection of pace, an injection of creativity, an injection of youthfulness, again, I'm looking at Nwaneri and thinking, why didn't you come on? Trossard, understandable. For Martinelli, like for like, when you're looking to get back into the game. Calafiori, come on. I know we got a goal after they came on, but the reality is the game was gone by then. You know, the game was gone by then. We could have retrieved a little something if Saka buried that chance. I ain't seen it back. It looked as open as an open goal can be. But, you know, even if it is a horror miss of the century, the games were not defined by that miss. They weren't defined by that miss. They were defined by quality. And I think at this level, you know, we've been found out quality wise. Nothing to do with injuries. It's down to quality. You know, when they have a right back that's burying chances like that, come on. He's a better finisher than most of our attackers. That's football 101. Cut in, bottom corner, Bob's your uncle. That's it. Buried us. But yeah, I'm out here on these Paris streets. I went to the game with ultras because I couldn't get a ticket in the away end. It was an experience, not one I wanted to fucking witness against Arsenal, that's for sure. I see two men crying in front of me, crying. Different times, different groups. Two different men crying. I want to cry too. I want to cry tears of joy. There's no more tears of sadness, frustration, anger left. It's dried up like a fucking camel's arse. I want tears of joy. You see that tear duct, the joy duct? It's leaking, it's full. It's bursting at the seams. How many semi-finals is that now? And listen, PSG, Luis Enrique, very, very strong side, very, very good side, best side we played. And manager-wise, he did his thing. You know, over both legs, we had patches. We had patches, they had patches. But guess what? They got 3 goals out of their patches. They also hit the post and bar a few times along the way. And I know we had our chances too. Listen, we started the game very well. 15-20 minutes in, very well. Sharp, quick, clean. It looked like we started how they started against us. But guess the difference. Guess the difference. Quality in the attacking third. Martinelli, again, I haven't seen it back, but come on. If Bob isn't your uncle there, then what's going on? Because it's all good and well, 3-4 games, like I said, 5th goal, Bernabeu, no pressure, really. But before half-time in the first leg, 2 gilt-edged chances, both should be hitting the back of the net, and then another one early on. And you know, if we get a goal early on when we were playing like that, because best believe, I'm in the PSG end. You know, the way we started the game, it worried them. It worried them. They was getting anxious, not quiet. They not 1 minute of that game was they quiet. And anytime it did dim, there was a guy on a fucking speaker. He just started shouting, and the place would go mad again. Like I said, I'm out here on these Paris streets. The hotel's near. I need to get there to upload this. And to be honest, these PSG fans they're happy anyway, joyous. I wanted to escape that stadium after that Saka miss, I'll be honest, because that's when we knew. We knew it ain't our night. And you know what? It's not one of those, it ain't our night. We'll have a night. More often than not, it's not our night, or it's not our day, or it's not our season, or it's not our month. Down to this club. Go back to it. Transfer window. Kvaratskhelia, you see what he's doing? See what he's doing? Something we miss wholeheartedly, but we wanted to cover it up. Manager included in that, wanted to cover it up. Now you're under pressure, brother, because you are guaranteed to be manager next year. Arteta's guaranteed to be manager next year. But what you've done and the way you've done it this season, I really struggle to see how this gets turned around without a window like we've never seen. And by that I mean identifying and getting in a player for every position we need, whilst accumulating something from the ones we can sell. Something. And that's why Berta's here. And that's why I know Arteta is manager next year, right? New contract beginning of the season, Champions League semi-final. You know, some people will say progress. It was the quarters last time. Some people will say progress. We hadn't scored a goal in a semi since Villarreal first leg 4 or 5 years ago. I'd say fuck off. That's what I'd say. What that was flashing in my face. But yeah, we started the game well. Odegaard's shot was actually crisp. Very nice, low, into the corner. Donnarumma, another save. 2 big saves early on. But what did he do after that? What did he do from that save from Odegaard, which was his second save of the game at that time, 10 minutes in? Right, is it 10 minutes in? I think so. It felt like 10 minutes in. The next time, off the top of my head, he had to make a save worth talking about was Saka in the second half. And that was like 15 minutes into it. Bent it round, fingertips, over. Beautiful save. Again, goal at that time. Straight back in it. That's my problem. We watched Inter Barca over 2 legs. Barca were 2-0 down in both legs. They came back. With injuries, by the way. Balde injured, starter. Lewandowski injured, starter. Casado injured, more or less a start. I mean, him, Lopez and Gavi been getting similar minutes across the season. It's Pedri the one that's getting the most, number 1. But they came back from 2 goals down in both legs. Heart, fight. Where was the anger, frustration and rage? Man said rage. Where was that? Where was that? Because that must be some Gen Z rage, because the rage I grew up on, yeah, there'd be blood, sweat and tears out on that pitch. And I don't feel we got that. And ultimately it comes down to the manager, because he's cheeky. He's cheeky to at this stage ask and focus on emotion, anger, rage, frustration. Sorry, brother, you've sucked the life out of this side for 2 years in terms of creativity and freedom to express. That's all linked to emotion. That's why we say robots, robotic, not just for this, but general football systems across, many a league. People chasing something that, in reality, it's generational. Pep don't come round every few months, every few years. Cheeky. No freedom to even step out of line. Maybe that's what Ranieri's done. Maybe he doesn't listen to a T. Maybe when he plays 25 minutes, he listens for 23 and a half, but the minute and a half he doesn't listen, maybe that's the fine margins. I'm sorry. Mikel's spoken a lot of shit this season, and it started off with the best owners he's worked with. Liar. 2 weeks into January, he was arguing against journalists saying we need a striker, arguing against it. It wasn't until Jesus got injured against United that he started saying we need it, we need it, we need it. Do you really think Jesus being injured is the reason all of a sudden he said we need a striker? Jesus. The pressure was on. Zubamendi. Breaking news. Here we go. Or here we don't. No one fucking knows what's going on with him. And that's what the season's become. On to next season. Again. Fuck that Evra guy. Pussy-o. I just see... Who's Tobes talking to? Let me see this. I just see a tweet pop up. Speak now, you bitch. Who the fuck is this? Oh. I'll take this moment to say, download Proton, people. I'm not even going to get into it like that. Just download Proton. A lot of you moan because I do it early. A lot of you moan because I do it too much. It's 11 minutes in. I'm telling you now. Just scan it and click the link. Take up the offer. Protect yourself. Data, privacy, security. Can't protect you from Paris, but... on that information highway, just make sure your stuff doesn't get taken from the back pocket. Download it. Big up the PSG fans that looked after, man. I'm not going to say names. Maybe you want me to, I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Just in case a few of them don't like that I was in attendance, or an Arsenal fan was in attendance. But the hospitality, A1, 10-10. The vibes in terms of taking a step back and appreciating it for what it was, is 10-10. I wish it was under different circumstances. I wish it was under different circumstances, but I'm waffling on, man. What else do I have to talk about, man? That Saka miss, terrible, man. I talked about that already, man. Inter Milan, a goal down with 5 minutes to go. Bang. Someone that hasn't even scored for... I don't even know who's ever scored in the Champions League. And then back up again. Extra time. Through Champions League. Inzaghi. The guy a lot of us admitted he's a better defensive coach than Mikel, right? So how did he just manage to switch shit up just like that? I'll tell you how. Quality. Even down to a set piece, a penalty. Çalhanoğlu is a specialist. Guess what? I bet Lautaro would love to take the penalties, or I guess whoever, Tom, Dick or fucking Harry would love to take the penalties, but nah. It's Çalhanoğlu. Why? Because he is an expert. Or Lautaro. Quality striker that man turned their nose up at. Anyway. I had to turn to fucking Transfer Daily, because that's all we've got left. That's all we've got left. Thinking about the window, thinking about next season, off to Asia, Hong Kong, Singapore, and then back. And then back. 6 hours. 6 hours to get back. I feel to leave now. I feel to just pack up. You know what? I might actually just pack up and go now. I don't think I can sleep. I don't think I can sleep. So, Some shit vlog is gonna come out tomorrow as well. It's gonna be for the ops, but it's coming out. I vlogged some bits. It's coming out. Nothing on the Madrid vlog. Nothing. Why? Because the team turned up and done their thing. Not this time. Not this time.